Hey everyone, welcome back to the dump. It's been a long couple weeks. We've got a lot of stuff going on. A lot of things have changed, but in the meantime, we're still out here working. We've been kind of really busting our butt on the 77 Ford neighbor Doug's truck, which is no longer in the shop and fixed, but we got another one for neighbor Doug to fix. We've got Camden's car in here today, pretty much ripping the entire thing apart, doing a bunch of suspension work, some brake stuff. But really what it comes down to is we wanted to get the 77 Ranger out the door, since we had brand new headers I built for the truck and new exhaust. We did a dual battery setup on it today. Which we want to talk about a little bit. We'll get to that in a few minutes. But in the meantime, we're still out here pushing away, and we're trying to do the best we can with everything we've got. So we haven't been able to film recently. The guys that Kyler and Tyler that helped me put this all on, Megan, have been sick, and they're feeling better now. The downside of that is we missed last week's video, and I apologize for that. We had a lot of great things lined up, but with them being sick, the work out here had to go on. So, you know, we didn't get neighbor Doug's truck taken care of. We didn't get Toby's truck, Jeep taken care of, which was a great video yesterday. I wish I had that on video. Toby getting stuck out in the driveway almost. That was fantastic. But either way, we wanted to touch base on the Facebook post I made with some upcoming events with the Mayo Clinic. We got some really good news that Mayo Clinic accepted me for getting this tumor removed from my head. Now, whether or not that happens, we got a lot of tests to go through. We got a lot of stuff going on. We've got 3 days this week. We're going to be up in Rochester, Minnesota. Going to be touching base with surgeons and neurosurgeons and ophthalmology surgeons, and you know, you name it, they're up there. But it is a huge shot in the arm for us to try to get this taken care of, get this tumor removed from my head, save my vision, so that we can continue to do the things that we like to do out here in the shop and go racing. You know, I mean, that's what it's really all about. So the plan is we're going to leave the house here Wednesday morning early. We get up there Wednesday night. We do have a video conference on Tuesday to talk to the surgeons, kind of go over some different things. I don't know exactly what that's going to be, but we're going to drive up. And then Thursday we've got 2 meetings in the morning. I am assuming they will result into, or they will turn into more meetings or more consultations as the day goes on. Friday, we're not 100% sure what's going on, so we just took that day off as well. Hopefully be back for more video and some fun on Saturday and Sunday. But I appreciate everybody's thoughts, everybody's prayers, everybody reaching out, talking. This is it's a big deal for me. You know, never expected anything like this to happen. Talking to the Mayo Clinic last week, it sounded like this is something that like 4 people in all of North and South America have, but I don't really know. I just know it affects me, and it bothers me quite a bit. So any good vibes, any good messages, anything you guys could pass on would be fantastic at this point. So here we got the 77 Ford 460 C6 205 transfer case. High pinion Dana 44 and a 9-inch Outback. It's a really good truck. We spent a lot of time on this truck the last few weeks. We did custom headers, custom exhaust. By custom headers, I mean we did in-chassis headers. So my brother Steven gave me this truck to work on his Torino, which is out at Blast. It had fender exit headers on it, which is it's a common switch when you're doing the 460 and the 150. The problem with the fender exit headers is everything from the front tires gets thrown up on the headers and the exhaust, and they just rot out immediately with the heat and the heat cycle and the water and everything. So we did an in-chassis header setup on it. Truck sounds phenomenal. We've Toby and I have taken it out in the fields and busted some drifts. It's a good truck. Today, we decided we were going to do a dual battery mount setup. So we've got the factory battery location here. We put another battery on the other side. One of the tricks, or I don't even want to say tricks, is something that is kind of not really talked about a lot. A lot of people think that you got to run these super expensive battery cables. That is not entirely true. I'm not saying that's not a good idea. You know, you definitely want to run a good set of cables. You want to have a good set of battery cables on whatever vehicle you're running. But at this point in time, this truck is not a race car. It's not a mud truck. It's not a super truck or anything like that. We took a pair of old jumper cables and we put our new ends on them. We made a battery box for the other side. We mounted a brand new Napa Legend battery over there. And that's what you see right here that you'll see in some pictures. We cut up an old set of jumper cables. We put some new ends on them and ran it, and it works perfect. So you got a set of jumper cables that you can buy at Walmart, you know, $39.99, whatever. You can get them in an auto parts store. You can get them anywhere, you know, hell, Facebook Marketplace, who gives a shit? It doesn't matter. But as long as you got good ends on it and the cable's of good size, you can run a dual battery setup in anything you want. The idea behind this was I want this truck to sit out in -0 degree temperatures with the 460, and I don't want to have to worry about getting in it and not starting. So we opted to put my 70 GTO Judge battery in this, which sits 12 months a year. I mean, it just sits. We don't drive the car very often, but the battery needs to stay charged. So we opted to put the battery in it. I made a custom battery tray. We used the jumper cables with new ends, and now we have a dual battery setup in my 77 Ford F-150. So here's the new battery put in the truck. This is actually the battery out of my 70 Judge. We usually take it out in the wintertime. We put it on the trickle charger, but we thought it was a great opportunity to do a dual battery setup in the Ford. So we made a custom battery tray, hold down, put the battery on this side, equals everything out. These are the jumper cables I was talking about, putting new ends on, and runs over to the other battery. It's super simple, easy to do. I'm glad to share this with anybody that needs to try it or wants to try it. Works on your everyday vehicle, any day truck, anything that you have room for an extra battery, we can do this too, or you can do it at home. It's super easy. All right, as you can see here, we got our cables ran from our new battery put in the truck. They're tied down. We got some rubber hose to keep everything from chafing. We ran it across the front of the radiator. We're using some clips that Toby and his dad gave me that snap right into the factory body holes. The cable will come across the front of the radiator, clear out of the way, and tie into the new battery. So everything is secure, everything's nice and tight, and nothing's going to go anywhere that we need it not to go. All right, so one of the things we wanted to do is we're going to put the toolbox in the back of the truck. Basically for the main reason of holding the entire bed together. As you can see, there's some boards in here. The bed is not in good shape, but this is my son-in-law Tyler's toolbox that I gave to him. So we're gonna go ahead and put some lights in it and hook it up to the truck, and then when he's ready for it, he can have it and he can do whatever he wants. But one of the things we're gonna do, we're gonna hit with a 16th inch drill bit, then we're gonna come in with a 3/4 inch hole saw. Then we're gonna mount these LED lights. The grommets are great. They're 3/4 inch ID, or OD, I'm sorry. And they'll seal everything up. Then we'll wire everything and be ready to go. All red across the back, yellow on the sides.
Does it taste like oil?
Honestly, it tastes better than Valvoline.
Does it? Yeah. I like Pennzoil personally.
That's your favorite choice?
It works better in Foley's.
We're gonna drill some holes across the back.
I'm more of a 15-40 kind of guy.
And then we'll do a quick deburr job. And then we'll start inserting lights.
6.5 hours later.
Unbelievable. Harbor Freight, Bauer. Oh, I didn't smoke that time.
You did a little bit.
If you could smell this, you would know it's shot. So, I just wanted to share how much I love this shirt. It's completely, destroyed, and it's a little discolored. I've got some tears in it, but it's all good. Because you got to remember that nothing about your life is perfect. We got a lot of stuff going on. We're going up to Mayo Clinic, which I'm extremely excited about. But at the same time, a little nervous, a lot nervous, obviously. I think I could speak for Tina at the same time. Tyler, Kyler, Megan, my mom, dad, everybody. It's a new venture. I don't want to say it's an adventure because all my racing is an adventure. And that's what I really like. But we got a lot going on here. Hopefully we can get rid of the pain, get rid of the pressure, and hopefully make things better. But on the other side of things, we've got a lot of stuff going on with the 150. We're doing some toolbox lighting that's going to be really, really cool. We've got the dually that we're going to be doing some paint and body work on. We're going to be wrapping up Ryan Ritchie's Jeep. We've got Landon Harvey's GMC that we did injection changing on, full exhaust, just a ton of work on that thing. I mean, it's never ending. It's never ending. But if you don't keep pushing forward and you don't keep moving, you just, count yourself down. And, that's one thing I'm never going to do. I'm never going to stop moving forward. We've got Randy McDowell's Monte Carlo. We've got Stephen Lehman's Gran Torino Sport, all ready for blast, all at blast. And, Mayo Clinic has just kind of come in and scooped everything up and has offered me a second chance that maybe we could solve some problems. But at the same time, I really got to give a shout out to Steve and Valerie Morris. They're really, really, really good people, and super happy to have them with my team. We're hoping that we get to go racing this year, and they did really, really well at Sick Week this year, which I wish I was there. Oh man, I wish I was there so bad, but it just wasn't in the cards, and there's a lot going on. But Steve and Val and Kyle, I mean everybody at Steve Morris Engines, just phenomenal people. I can't stress that enough. They have helped me tremendously. They have given me a bulletproof power plant for my old gasser. And, as you can see in the background, they're my number one. They're phenomenal. With that said, I'd like to give a big shout out to Classic City Automotive. That's Napa in Auburn, Indiana. John, Bob, Jack, all those guys are just absolutely fantastic. You need anything in the area, you go to them. They have provided me with unlimited resources to get the parts that I need to not only fix the Dodge trucks or the Ford or the Jeeps. It doesn't matter what it is. These guys are just absolutely fantastic, and I love them to death. A huge shout out to my production crew. We got Kyler, we got Tyler, we got Megan. They've made everything easy for me, if that's I guess the word that I should use. But you know, they've really made things fun. They've told me what I need to do, how I should act. But at the same time, we've got Steve over here, and Steve's telling me that I'm getting a little sappy. So I don't really know, how do I not get sappy? No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that at all. Just shut it down. Stop. We got neighbor Doug. We got a new truck coming in for neighbor Doug. He's got an 80 Chevy that, I don't know how somehow he blew the knuckles straight out of the front, the 4-wheel drive on this 80 Chevy, but my head's about to explode. But we ordered parts for that. That's coming in. Like I said, we got this dually Dodge that we're going to be doing some work on, and just stay tuned. You know, there's a lot going on here in the next few days, and we really appreciate your support, and let's have a good time.